KLM Airbus A330 set to fly from Amsterdam to Houston had to return to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport shortly after takeoff due to both engines suffering bird strikes during the initial climb out. We take a look at this incident for today's video. On Friday, November 15th, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines flight KL661 from Amsterdam Schiphol to Houston George Bush Intercontinental took off at 10:09 local time using an Airbus A330-200 registered Papa Hotel Alpha Oscar Alpha. However, it was forced to return to Schiphol only 28 minutes after takeoff. According to the Aviation Herald, the aircraft was climbing from Schiphol's runway 24 when the crew stopped the climb at 6,000 feet. Shortly after, they communicated to air traffic control that they had collided with a flock of birds and were experiencing vibrations on both engines of the wide-body twinjet. As a result, the crew requested clearance to keep the aircraft close to the airport while they ran through checklists. According to data from Flight Radar 24, only 12 minutes elapsed between the aircraft lifting off from the runway and then leveling off at 6,000 feet. It's unclear at exactly which altitude the aircraft collided with the birds. The aircraft remained at 6,000 feet for nearly 15 minutes before beginning its descent towards Schiphol. The flight then landed safely on runway 18 right. Since the incident, the aircraft has remained on the ground at Amsterdam. At the time of making this video, it has been several days. Thus, by the time you're watching, there's a high chance the aircraft has already returned to the skies. According to CH Aviation, the A330-200 is nearly 19.5 years old and is equipped with two General Electric CF6 engines. Its assigned nickname is DAM, Amsterdam. The aircraft was delivered to KLM in August 2005. As of August 2024, the aircraft had accumulated 80,316 total hours and 14,481 flight cycles. One of just 6 A330-200s, the airline is expected to retire the aircraft in early 2027. Bird strikes are an inevitable part of aviation. It's estimated that roughly 21,000 bird strikes occur a year. However, many of these birds contact the fuselage and do not get ingested into the engine. A single bird strike to an engine is unlikely to cause a complete failure. However, a flock of birds and multiple impacts can cause engine failure. Perhaps the highest profile example of this is US Airways Flight 1549, which landed in the Hudson River after losing both engines due to multiple bird strikes. Thankfully, in this recent case, engines were functioning enough to get the aircraft back to the airport. What do you think of this incident? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.